Hello, welcome to Rushton Caravans and Motorhomes. This is a 2018 Elddis Crusader Mistral. I'm going to show you some of the features and benefits as a key reminder so you know how to operate the caravan going forward. The front of the caravan, we've got the stabilised hitch, which works on friction pads built into the stabiliser. We need to make sure that the tow ball is the extended neck version and that there is no paint on the tow ball and no rust, and we don't need any grease. We need it to be dry and free of contaminants so the gripping pads, the friction pads, can grip in the right way. You've also got ATC on this particular caravan. If you've got 13 pin connections or the right connections on the back of the car, you'll be able to operate this, and this is like ABS braking, so it will automatically detect if the caravan is moving out of control, and it will apply the brakes wherever it needs to whilst you carry on driving. Inside here is the gas locker. There is space for 2 gas bottles, and it's always better to use propane for caravanning because it's used all year round. This cabin is this part is sealed, so no gas can leak into the cabin, but any gas that does come out of the bottle will come out and drop through those holes. Just on this side here, you've got your heating exhaust. Your fresh water comes in just here, and you've got space for your battery, and then your mains hookup and your motor mover isolator just there. You've then got your fridge vents, and then the toilet, which is just here for the cassette. So to take the cassette out, lift the orange handle and then slide it all the way out. You're actually on wheels with an extendable handle. When you get to the emptying point, you bring this orange tube come round, grey cap comes off, press that orange button there to release the air pressure. Once it's all been cleaned off, bring it back to the caravan, twist that one around there, bring this one back, and then put the blue chemical in there. Once it's all slotted back together, just gently fits back in just like that. On the near side, you've also got an external barbecue point and then a wet locker just there as well. When you enter the caravan, we need to switch these 2 switches on here, which will give us our power to come into the van. We've then got lights. We've then got our heating system up here. We've got our 12 volt for the pump, and whether you want to use the internal for the internal or the external feed. Most people with the Elddis central heating, when they're on a site with mains hookup, will just flick it down to external because that will come directly from the aqua roll outside. With the water heater and space heater, it's an Elddis central heating system. Turn it on using this one here. Once it loads, we can then press menu. The top one is the temperature for the room that you want to set, and you can set it from 5 degrees up to 30. The next one is the water function. Because it's a combi boiler, water will get warm as you are heating the room. If you're in the middle of the summer and you still want hot water, the best thing to do is to put the temperature down to 5 degrees up top there, and then you can then still get warm water. This water boost function though, as you increase it, will take power away from the heating of the room to give it to the water heater to give you hot water quicker. The next one is the power source, so you can run it off 1, 2 or 3 kilowatts of power. Or you can run it off the gas, which is pressed in that one there. Or you can use it in a combination using of electric and gas, and that's the most efficient way that they can use it because the gas warms up quicker and then the electric maintains it. Underneath this bed just here, we've got our trip switches. So there's a blue test button just on the right hand side at the top there, which if you press it and you're plugged into mains, it should then trip out. If it doesn't and you're struggling to get power, it means that you're either plugged into a post that's tripped or the mains cable is faulty. Also underneath here, the grey box at the back there is your combi boiler for the heating. The yellow flap that is just there, it's in the up position. That is because we drain the water before anything leaves. When you're ready to use the system, just flick it back down either side. With your fridge, turn on using this one here, and we can use the mains, the gas, or the car battery. The reason I say car battery is it will maintain the temperature using the car battery. It won't cool it down, so you need to put it onto the mains or the gas before you drive away. You can then change the temperature using this one, and if this one starts to flash, then it means there's an error. To open, press that button there, and then you've got your fridge freezer. In this back corner, just behind the vegetable crisper there is a sticker with the serial number of this particular fridge. If you ever need any spare parts, that's the numbers you'll need. With your oven, hob and grill, make sure your lid goes fully up. You have an electric ring and 3 gas. You've then got grill and your oven. Again, you've got the serial number on this sticker if you ever need any spare parts. Also underneath here are gas isolation valves. If you're ever talking to an engineer and they ask you to isolate something, you'll know where they are. But really important, once you're finished with the oven, hob and grill, to allow it to cool down before bringing this lid back down. Your microwave is fixed into place, so there's no need to remove it whilst in transit. The only thing to do is to take out the plate, which we've already done, because that will rattle around and shatter if you don't. As we move back, we've got our bed which pulls out and storage all around. In this cupboard here, you've got your freestanding table. You've also got your Elddis central heating reservoir. It's got antifreeze in it, and when antifreeze gets warm, when the system is used, it will expand. That's why we place just above the minimum level, so that when it does expand, it has the room in the expansion tank to be able to move. With the toilet, you've got the flush at the back there. It's a rotational bowl and a grey catch just here. When you're ready to use the toilet, push the catch to the rear wall, use the toilet, and then press the blue button for the flush. Make sure when you're finished, you bring the grey catch back into the middle, as that will stop any smells coming back up. And also when this one lights up just here, that is the indicator when the cassette is full, and the grey catch needs to be in that middle position to be able to pull the cassette out like I showed you earlier. When the central heating is on, this is a heated towel rail, so just be aware when you stand up not to grab hold of it. You've then got your vanity unit and your shower. In transit, make sure the shower door is clicked into this little holder here, because then it'll stop it rattling around. You've also got these little catches here as well to stop this sliding door once in transit as well. So those are the key features of this 2018 Elddis Crusader Mistral. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to ask, but we wish you well in your holidays going forward.